Yeah, howdy and welcome to every other replace video, approximately XRP. The XRP chart is presently in a universal, broader sideways range. As you recognize if you followed and watched previous updates, we do not clearly see any great upside breakout, but there has been a try on the 16th of January. However, the price couldn't damage above the all-time excessive, barely, but it become now not a sustained break. And what seemed first like a small corrective pullback was a bigger corrective pullback. But nevertheless in three waves, as you could see, A, B, C. You might even name it a WXY, but I do not want to make it too complex. At the instant, there are two eventualities I'm following: quick time period bullish, short-term bearish. The quick-term bullish situation, the price bottomed in a wave 4 on the 3rd of February. And we can be on our way to new highs, essentially. And the brand new highs, the rally may want to take us into the area among $4 and $20.05, basically. Next. Yeah, these are two subsequent degrees could pass higher. I suggest above that stage, 60 is the subsequent upside goal. However, let's first see, you recognize, if we will get to a brand new all-time high. I bet maximum human beings might be satisfied about that already. So it truly is the yellow pathway. In the blue situation, we've got a much wider ABC shape that we're monitoring, in which the dip on Monday turned into, in reality, not a larger wave, for it became simplest, the A wave. Of a bigger wave 4, we are now handling a B wave corrective rally. And then a C wave should nonetheless take place and widen and enlarge this wave 4. This scenario might come into play essentially, in addition, have to the marketplace now, not have the ability to interrupt above the all-time high. So we won't sincerely know. We should look at this key selection factor up there very, very closely. But for now, I suppose the main attention is on the nanostructures and the recuperation rally from Monday. I simply want to make sure that it's clear that this wave 4 that probably bottomed on the 3rd of February ought to nonetheless be extending. However, we might need more proof for that. So I assume the main cognizance now lies on expertise, the systems from the recuperation rally from Monday. So allows zoom into the 30-minute chart and nanosystems essentially to apprehend what is occurring here earlier than we do that in detail. Yesterday, I released a video or uploaded a new video to our predominant channel. There's a channel we released this week. It's our new central hub, essentially the coronary heart of MCO. It's going to be the brand new major channel with high quality content, greater videos, motion pictures which can be longer, that cowl distinctive subjects from a macro factor of view as nicely. Yesterday I included, for instance, Bitcoin and NASDAQ and the Chinese index, and there will be extra nowadays. I will cover MicroStrategy on here, so if you're fascinated approximately all of this, check it out. I'll link it in the description. It's just absolutely exceptional what Extra Crypto Online is doing in the meantime. So that is going to be the future, the next degree. Don't fear, more Crypto Online will keep to supply speedy market updates of root. Now what you can see right here is that this is a pullback, which I'm labeling as wave 2, and this is both a wave or a B wave, now meaning we are able to watch for a recuperation rally, similarly continuation after the preliminary restoration. We call that either an ABC structure. If it develops in addition, it might be a third wave within the yellow situation. Main takeaway is the contemporary pullback, the circulate to the disadvantage. It looks technically corrective. Now, what does that imply? It's miles characterized by means of overlapping price structures. It manner that, it's gradual. You recognize you can matter the waves pretty nicely. It's not impulsive, which also makes it much less dependable and greater open to interpretation. But I decide on diagonals in corrections because they are truly corrective. You could choose this over a rapid decline, although it's a bit dull in the meantime, but we have a bit of time to analyze the shape. And I mean, presently we are nevertheless preserving underneath this fashion line there. A smash above the fashion line, I could say, is an early indication that a low of sorts is in location. For now, I am monitoring this decline as an ABC shape. You see it here in yellow. Let me just quickly exchange the wave degree there. That, okay? So we're tracking this decline, and then we're given wave 1, wave, and this will be A, B, C in wave 3, then a wave 4, then a wave 5. So I might say, as a minimum, one more low, maybe greater lows that might check the area between $2.22 and $2.11. So I suppose these are the important thing, the key aid parameters we've got on the chart: 235, 222, 2.11 and 195. Pay attention to those. This is going to be vital for over the subsequent periods. Any ruin below 195 might open the door to a drop to around about 120. But then we are on the bigger time frame. We're basically losing back into the larger sample. We're dropping returned into the larger wave 4. And what's essential in terms of upside breakout sign, I would say, maintain an eye at the trend line. Any ruin above the fashion line approach that at least the micro shape is shifting. Any pass above 270, that is the inexperienced line, sign line, would shift that we are likely trying to break out simply to the upside. Yeah, now not just that the nearby shape shifts, but that the rate is significantly attempting an upside reversal. That's the replace about XRP. Hope you appreciated the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you genuinely favored the content, then please take a look at the channel club. Also make sure which you follow us on Instagram and Twitter,